Shalom. I've been reflecting today, not on one moment, but on patterns, on how life feels when things finally get quiet. Those in between moments, after the noise, after the conversations, after the movement, that's when awareness shows up. Because that's because growth doesn't usually announce itself, it whispers. Most people miss because they're always rushing to the next thing. But stillness has a language. And when you slow down enough, you hear it. One thing I've learned through experience is growth isn't about doing more, it's about seeing more clearly, seeing yourself without judgment, seeing others without attachment, seeing life without fearing running the show. You cannot fear running the show. That takes emotional intelligence. And emotional intelligence starts with understanding emotions. Emotions are just energy in motion, and they move through you, they inform you, but they don't define you. Fear, especially. Fear is false evidence appearing real, to my belief at least. That's what I've experienced. It's the mind projecting a future and asking you to live in it before it happens. Most people react to fear, but responding instead of reacting is where power lives. That shift doesn't come from force, it comes from presence. You gotta be present, stay present. That's the first law. From taking moments to pause to breath. Just breathe, man. Observe instead of assume. Another thing experience teaches you, outgrowing isn't rejection, it's alignment. You can love people deeply without returning to old versions of yourself. You can honor where you came from without living there. That's maturity. That's strength. And it's not loud. Discipline plays a role here too. Not discipline as restriction, discipline as devotion. Devotion to clarity, devotion to health, devotion to becoming who you know you're called to be. Doing the small things consistently, even when no one is watching. Having integrity, because character is built in private. Quiet decisions, daily choices, internal conversations. That's where real change happens. You don't need everything figured out. You just need to stay aligned, one decision at a time. Now protect your energy, care for your body, and tell the truth. Move with intention. Small actions compound. And one day you'll realize you're not who you used to be. Because it'll all compound once you stay aligned to what you know who you called to be. Not because life got easier, but because you became more grounded, more conscious, and more intentional. That's real power, and it's quiet. So wherever you are right now, take a breath. You're not late, you're not behind, you're not broken. You are becoming. Shalom. Take a breath with me. One thing experience teaches is that clarity doesn't come from rushing answers. It comes from asking better questions. Not, what should I do next? But, who am I becoming as I move? Because action without alignment creates noise, and alignment without action stays theoretical. So, the balance is awareness in motion. That's where intention becomes real. Another truth, most people don't struggle with discipline, they struggle with consistency under emotion. They can stay focused when things feel good, but when emotions rise, habits fall. That's why emotional regulation matters more than motivation. Motivation comes and goes, regulation stays. When you can sit with discomfort without escaping it, you gain leverage over yourself. And self mastery is quiet. No announcements, no applause. Just decisions made when it would be easier not to. That's integrity. Integrity is when your inner world matches your outer actions. That alignment creates peace. Not happiness, peace. Happiness is emotional. Peace is grounded. And peace changes how you move. You stop forcing, you stop proving, you stop reacting, you start responding. Another lesson, not everything needs a reaction. Silence can be wisdom, distance can be clarity, and patience can be strength. Triggers aren't enemies, they are teachers. Watch what triggers you, because they show you where your awareness is still forming. You gotta watch what triggers you, man. That's why meditation really comes in handy when you're watching your thoughts and just letting them pass. Be the observer. Instead of asking, why does this bother me? Ask, what is this showing me? That shift alone deepens the growth. Rest is not laziness. Rest is integration. It's where lessons settle and the nervous system resets. A tired mind misreads reality. A regulated mind sees clearly what reality is showing it and what reality truly is. That's why caring for your body is foundational. Water, sleep, movement. You can't think your way into alignment while neglecting your vessel. You got to be taking care of your vessel. Another truth, not everyone will understand your pace. Some will think you're doing too much, others will think you're not doing enough. And that's fine. You're responsible for your season. Comparison steals presence, and presence is where power lives. And that's just them trying to project their lack of power onto you because they see your power. So when you're present and you hear intuition, when you're distracted, you just hear fear. And fear is false evidence appearing real. Intuition is calm. Fear is loud. Learn the difference. Alignment doesn't rush you, it steadies you. And steady steps compound. That's how transformation actually happens. Quietly, daily, intentionally. So if you're in a quiet season right now, you already know. Good. Quiet seasons are constructed seasons. They are all about construction. Their foundations are being set that others may never see. You'll feel them later when life requires strength. Stay patient, stay disciplined, stay present. Before you go, let me ask you this. What season of life do you feel you're in right now? Sit with that. Shalom.